Okay, I'm back. Sorry, Disney Channel's on. My kids are asleep and Disney Channel's on them. See, that's how out of it I am. That I'm watching it. But, I guess I wanted to add a few other things that were on my mind. And since I only do these every few months, I thought I'd go ahead and finish what I wanted to talk about, I think. So, I don't want to seem like that I'm like feeling sorry for myself, because I'm not. I have so much to be thankful for. I just have so much to be thankful for. You know, I have a beautiful, beautiful family. I have a husband who has been so very supportive of me, and you know, he's my best friend. He works very hard so that I could stay home with our children. And he, you know, he especially knows at this time that, you know, I wouldn't want to be away, especially from the baby. It just means a lot for me to be able to stay home. But I don't want you to. I just don't want people to think that I'm feeling sorry for myself, because I'm not. I know that there's someone out there that always has it worse. You know, and I think that, I don't know, I go back and forth. Sometimes I do. I think that the Lord wouldn't give me anything that I couldn't handle. And then the next second, I think anybody that knows me knows that I was already a little bit Looney Tunes. And then throw a baby, throw the death of a baby into you know, the life of someone that's a little bit crazy. And most days lately, I feel like a lunatic, you know. So I don't really know what the Lord. Sometimes I don't know if he has just a funny sense of humor or what. But anyway, today, I don't know. I guess what has been on my mind lately has been just how people are so uneducated about SIDS, and how there's so many misconceptions, and how seems like it's such a taboo subject with parents and other mothers. I am perfectly comfortable talking about my daughter's death, what happened. I mean, I guess I've never really written down on my blog or told, you know, the world exactly what happened. But if you message me and you ask me, or if, you know, we were talking, you know, one-on-one, and you asked me what happened, I would tell you. I was on I need to talk faster. I was on a Facebook page, on like a local mother's Facebook page, and a friend of mine on Facebook, a really sweet mom. She's a mother to her first little son, had posted a comment or a question, and just asking the other mothers, you know, about co-sleeping, and, you know, she was asking suggestions on, you know, how long she should let him, you know, co-sleep in the bed with her and her husband. You know, is a hard transition. And, you know, most women on there were, almost all but a couple were definitely pro co-sleeping, and which is, you know, is great. I'm really not necessarily. I guess I would say that I was pro co-sleeping. I mean, I co-slept with my other kids on and off. You know, they slept in their bassinet, and in their crib somewhat, but I nursed all my kids, so they were in the bed with me on occasion. You know, I would many mornings wake up, you know, with, like, you know, the sheet covered in breast milk, because I'd, like, you know, fallen asleep breastfeeding. But anyway, TMI. Anyways, so most of the mothers, all these commenters, you know, giving her advice. You know, they'd all co-slept, and then one mother said, you know, she was against co-sleeping, but that's all that she was going to say about it. And then someone else commented and said, well, co-sleeping is like giving your child a bath. If you do it correctly, then it's totally safe. And I don't know, that really just, I mean, this person didn't know me, and I mean, and didn't know that, or didn't even know that I was reading this, you know, this thread or whatever. But it just has made me, it's been making me think, because I feel like if there is any such thing as safe co-sleeping, I feel like that I did it. And so it was, I don't know, people that are, I don't know, it made me think, do people think, because if you don't already know, I was co-sleeping with my daughter when she died of SIDS. And do people think that I killed my baby? You know, do they think that I didn't, you know, that I didn't co-sleep properly? I think that when you co-sleep, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a heavy sleeper. I'm a pretty light sleeper. I mainly only brought her in bed with me when she was nursing, and then she'd go back in her bassinet. Me and my husband, you know, she was little. She was 10 weeks old, so I might have done it once or twice, but I can't even really remember me actually sleeping in the bed with her, with him in the bed as well. If I laid her down by him, like for a nap or something, I wouldn't lay beside them. If she was beside me, he would be at work. He would, you know, we didn't sleep together with her in the bed because it kind of scared me. You know, I made sure she had her own little place on her side of the bed. There weren't any pillows around. There was nothing obstructing her, you know. There was no pillow around her. I would only cover her up with a very light infant blanket, or swaddle her in a receiving blanket. When I found her the morning that she died, she had a little teensy, very thin infant blanket on her, but it was like down by her waist. You know, I breastfed her. I do not smoke. I do not drink ever. Never smoked a joint in my entire life. I mean, totally square. And so, I don't know, just reading this woman's comment, it offended me, because basically you can do anything when it comes to SIDS. Now, if you want to talk about other, actually, I don't even know how I feel about co-sleeping. I don't know. I mean, you know, I know that because I was co-sleeping. I don't know, and I hope that I don't offend other SIDS moms, because I'm sure, I talked to a mother about this tonight, another friend of mine that lost her baby to SIDS, and she wasn't with her child when he died, and she says that she feels like, you know, if she had been there with him, maybe, you know, she could have changed the outcome. And I feel like I laid beside my baby, I was there. And first of all, how could I not know that she'd passed away? You know what? Like, how could I have laid there beside her and not have known that? But also, see, I'm getting so punchy and tired. I can't even think what my train of thought was. Also, I will always, because I was in bed with her, I'll always question, like, if I could have, you know, did I do something to, you know, that. It's just something that's always going to haunt me. Anyway, it just skipped. But the comment was offensive to me because when it comes to SIDS, you can do everything safe. You can have the angel care monitor, the apnea monitor. You can co-sleep safely. You can never co-sleep with your baby. Your baby be put in a bassinet. You can be holding your baby. You can take every precaution, because there is no prevention, but you can take every precaution that they you know, that they give you, that they tell you to do, and your baby's going to die of SIDS. Your baby's going to die of SIDS. I don't know. I don't know why like her comment irritated me so much, but I don't know. I just thought it was a teensy bit ignorant. You know, and I shouldn't judge her, because I'm sure, I mean, I never even really thought about SIDS until it happened to me. You know, you just don't think it's going to happen to you. So, and my seconds are running out again. So, I'm probably babbling. I might not be making a lot of sense. I don't know. I guess